Okay, let's continue. In this video now we're going to create a little bit of a staff here for our character to hold, and it's going to have some buttons attached to it. So let's go ahead and get started with this first half of making this staff by just making the little staff itself. So kind of like how we did before, we're going to append in a cylinder just like this little round area here, except this cylinder is going to be slightly different. And whenever you append a subtool, it always comes to the bottom of the subtool. Let's hit the W key and bring this one out now. So let's just go ahead and scale this down. It's going to be really thin. And, well, it can be whatever you wish it to be. But I'd like it to be a little bit thin. Probably something like that, maybe. Something with a little bit of headway for it. And I'll probably put it like right here. The idea I want to have on this is that it kind of juts and angles out a little bit. But before I do that, let's just go ahead and kind of crooked it up. Make it crooked. Alright, so let's see here. First thing I'll do is I'll give it a couple of subdivisions and then maybe just kind of smooth it out here. And I'll just go ahead and make a mask and kind of just crooked, make it a little bit crooked here with that mask. Just kind of bring it like so. And like that. You can kind of see that it's just kind of a crooked little piece. Reset this guy. Bring that back out again. Centerpiece. Q. And I'm just kind of going back and forth between this and you know, what I'm making here. It's just making it a little bit slim, a little bit crooked, and hitting the space bar to kind of smooth it out. So now from here I'm going to go ahead and add some volume to it. So I'll give it one more subdivision and I'm going to add a little bit of volume. And for that I'm going to use the inflate brush, just gently though. So B, I for inflate, and N to complete that key. And it's just sort of a kind of a, you might need to turn the intensity just a little bit down just to give it a little bit of inflate. That way we can just kind of break this down a little bit more. You know, you can feel free to kind of bring this in any way you want, just to kind of give it just a little bit of inflate in areas. That way when we do this and sculpt it down, it will be a little bit easier to manage and it won't like collapse completely in. Just kind of smooth this in like so. Okay, so now I'm just going to hit the B key and I'm going to look for something called high polish. Now high polish isn't something we touched very much. It's definitely a hard surface brush, but it can also be used in certain circumstances if you're skilled enough with it to kind of sculpt stylized wood. And this is going to be a very brief intro to giving you an idea what that looks like. So let's just go ahead and select our high polish brush, which is there. So that's B, H, P for the 3 keys. And you know, just kind of take your time on this one. This is very much you just taking time. See how you see those little lines right there? That's what you want to go for. That you want to kind of take away the look that this is a rounded object. You kind of want to remove that. So, you know, just kind of, you know, do very, very quick small strokes on here. It kind of helps with, you can kind of see how this can kind of bring into like something such as stylized wood. A little bit here. All right, so it's kind of filling out a little bit more here. Again, that's all we need. So now that we have that, let's just go ahead and center this on here, and let's just finish by just placing this into our character. If you want, you can kind of shrink it down a little bit. There we go. It's probably an angle I'm happy with. Just bring it in through here, like so. And I'll use the move brush to kind of make that bottom piece kind of get in. So don't forget, move is a great way to kind of finish off everything. Like so. Alright, so we got our piece, so let's just put a couple of buttons on there. So that's going to be our next lesson. So we got a little wooden staff there for our mushroom monk slash hobo. So let's go ahead and move on. So stay tuned.